seeing people be able to kind of be able to step up and make their name, and especially for a title that is still so new. We're going to get to be able to see it each and every week. That's the good part about these weekly cups, right? Is you get a chance to be able to make a name for yourself each and every week.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited. I think for this one, again, we haven't seen too many placements from either of them, and we are still in the second round, so things will only get spicier from here. Anything from the offset? I mean, we don't really have a lot to go off of, but any early predictions?
No, I mean, I guess the only thing that we could really go off of is just based off of the fact that Ardent hasn't lost yet as far as this weekend, where Spectre United did drop one early. I feel like my pick'ems have not been great lately, if we can be perfectly honest. Every time I feel like it's going to be a banger, it ends up being a sweep. I do feel like, though, I got to lean a little bit towards Ardent here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting regardless. We did see Spectre have to play the full best of 3 to get here against Lemon, and Ardent has just been on a roll since. So we will see. Players will be getting in. The lobby will be set up. So I'm quite excited for this. I think it's going to be an interesting match all the way through. And as the bracket goes on, we're going to be getting into the game with Game 1 here between Ardent and Spectre United. Spectre United sounds like a Bond team name.
It does. But I'm not going to let you get away without giving your predictions, since I had to give one. Who are you taking in this series here, Seb?
I'll take Ardent. I actually agree with the logic.
We're definitely going to have to see as far as when we get in towards things, who's going to be able to step up to the plate here in game number 1. Early first possession as far as for Ardent.
Bro, why did you
inside the offensive pound? It has a decent possession, a couple of good looks. It feels like their ball control has been quite nice. A blade shot not going to be able to find it. Smart, and Spectre United is going to look at the field.
Yeah, it is interesting as well. Like, I recently saw a few Instagram reels where you had a lot of people calling, you know, blade shots broken and whatnot, and it just shows kind of how far ahead we are in the whole scenario here. What a off-the-wall blade shot pass over on the Spectre United side. But even then, people are trying to describe it as broken. I'm just like, I don't see it. It's a tool. It is a tool that is relatively easily countered. It is very easy to be able to see kind of when it's coming up now. It's very much like, and I'm going to bring up Rocket League again, but it is very much when the advent of flip resets were becoming a thing. People thought it was going to be completely broken, but then people, wow, actually was able to get that save. Physics, beautiful.
Physics by the hair on your chinny chin, able to keep that one from finding its way across the goal line. All of a sudden, Spectre United look to try and flip the field, but one look, and well, there's Ardent back in possession and going the other way. KDN has some space, has two teammates on the opposite side of the box, but the defender knocks it away, and Physics picks it back up one more time. Let's see if Spectre United can maintain possession a little bit better. No, instead it's an errant pass, almost allows for an open net.
Ardent's actually had some decent chances as well, but this is also nice too. Bloom will be able to dive in for the save here. Beautiful cross-pitch transition for Spectre United. Drugon try and bait out some defenders. Gone is actually given a lot of room. Physics still able to get the read and the save. Zernite kicking himself for that one.
Really loving to see the ball movement from Ardent. Spectre United has some good ball movement the other way. Quickly turn all you need from me, and look at that. Spectre United, I was about to say, hasn't had much offense, but you know what? Capitalizes on a big opportunity and takes the lead.
Drugon will be able to collect on. Playing from the wing, and again, I actually really am a fan of how both these teams are coming in from Ardent, trying to get into the zone and make themselves available, and Gone is trying to play around the defender, but beautiful defending from the Spectre United side. Trying to force this transition in, and this is a beautiful chance. Zernite puts a shot on, still saved by Physics.
Interesting, right? We've seen Ardent doing a great job of being able to set their whole offense. That's a dangerous pass. It had even me clenching for just a moment. Luckily, you're able to find their way down the field, but one thing that Ardent has been doing on top of at least being able to keep possession deep inside the box is they keep the pressure on Spectre United when they look. They're forcing mistakes, and it allows for them to extend some of these possessions just a little bit longer. Yeah, Spectre United has the lead, but it feels like Ardent is knocking on the doorstep of that first goal.
Yeah, I mean, it really does. And Ardent, they're playing around it, trying to play a bit more creative in the box. Looking for different options as well, but the shot, Physics is actually just being such a monster in the net as well. No read has gone by him. ADN with the pass. He's going to have a lot of room here in the midfield. Where are you going to set up to? It's going to be one juke, but it's not going to be enough. Zernite will be able to track it down in the corner. It's going to be set to gone, but just KL is going to be able to win the pry out.
Again, they continue with the pressure, but you got to get the props to the Spectre United defense. They might bend, but they refuse to break. It's a pass out to the left side here, though. Pass across the box, looking for GDN, but unfortunately sails wide, allows for the defense to be able to reset and get back into position here for Ardent now, though. They've still been able to keep the ball. It's just, man, it feels like as much as they keep getting good looks, Spectra always has an answer.
Boom. What a Drew got. Wide positioning here, trying to square up. The cut-in's going to come in for both KDN and Zernite. Pass over to Zernite, shot on, still saved! How was that still saved? That was like a magnet to his hands. Now the shot on in transition. Spectra United make it 2-0.
Cherry Piggin knows to be able to take the outlet pass, realizes that the keep has it in their hands. It's all sorts of space here in front of your top striker. It's Pryo given, able to parry it in the back of the net. It's a 2-0 lead for Spectre United with 1:15 to play.
So, now that we're still into this, it is a 2-0, but again, we just see Arden knocking on that door continuously. It's no longer a knocking, it's a banging, but every single time.
¿Hablo? Creo que una mujer. Una mujer y un niño. Papá, me enamoro.
How can I still hear him? I have muted.
Ay. Sí, yo creo que es mujer. Coño, la caraja como que le suelta, ¿viste? Sí.
Sorry.
Un rato largo. Pues nada, pero habla bonito, siento que me enamoré. No.